First of all, earlier we had to study about the transaction.
Yes, काय केलं
So what we call transaction? Transaction means
म्हणजे YouTube वर लाईव्ह येत होते का?
what is the meaning of transaction?
YouTube वर लाईव्ह येत होते?
Is stop selling or buying something.
अहो मी आलो असतो ना
Not selling
YouTubeला.
and buying something between
मग
peoples, among the people. That's what called transaction. So remember, means when we think about the transaction, monetary transaction or non-monetary transaction. So what is the meaning of non-monetary transaction? Anyone? Any idea?
कोणच आहे सर? क्लास मधले व्यक्ती बोलत का?
Cash is not involved in non-monetary transaction.
Yes, I'm going to ask you one question, Gauri. If you purchase a furniture on your reputation, on your goodwill, and you say to that shopkeeper, I will pay you money after 6 months. This is the cash transaction, this is the monetary transaction or not?
This is monetary transaction and credit transaction.
9 वर्षात वळवत नाही कोणता.
This is the monetary transaction. Why?
सर तुमच्या नाही कोण.
Because in that there are involved cash.
Okay. So remember, monetary or not monetary. So non-monetary means in a future, before some time, right now, no cash has involved. That's what we have to call non-monetary transaction. Means when we think about the non-monetary transaction, means we exchange against goods against goods. Call non-monetary transaction. Monetary transaction means we exchange against goods. So that systems entered into market by barter. So remember, barter system means we exchange something goods against goods. We does not involve any money in that transaction. That data yesterday we have to study. So first of all, we know transaction. So what is meant by transaction? Exchange of goods and services between two persons or parties for money or money. What is known as transaction? Second thing, monetary transaction. The transaction which involves an exchange of money versus money directly or indirectly, it's called monetary transaction. So remember, there are two types of transaction: cash transaction or credit transaction. Then non-monetary transaction. So the transaction which does not involve any. So good morning friends, my name is Santosh. In today's lecture, I am going to tell you very nice statement. That is not a statement, that is a problem. That is not a statement, that is a problem. I know every person want to speak in English. So that's they are trying to speak English, but remember one thing, sometimes they are not able to speak English. So what is the problem if they want to speak English but they don't speak in English? So that problem I am going to explain. Means why you are not able to speak English. That is my problem. Means if I am trying to speak with some people but I am not able to speak English, what is the problem? So definitely if you are watching my video, then after some time later you will be realizing what is your problem, how you not speak in English. So remember, if we read that statement is very simple. What is that statement? Why you are not able to speak in English? Why you are not able to speak English? If I delete not, remember, if I delete not, then what is our remain statement? Our remain statement is why you are able to speak in English. Means that is your positive point. That is your capability. Remember, means this is your strong point. If I delete not, if I enter not in the statement, then this is your weakness. Then this is your weak point. So what is the reason behind that?
What is the reason behind that? Why you are not speaking English? Why you are not speaking English? So there are 5 problems. There are 5 problems. Problems means difficulties. If I am trying to do any activity, but I didn't do that activity, that means problem. Means drawback. Difficulties. These are difficulties I am going to tell you. So, what is our first difficulties? Remember, if in your home some relatives come and they want to drink tea, so they want to drink tea, tea is the result. But if you want to make a tea, then first of all you follow procedure. What is the procedure? First of all, you take a bowl. In that bowl, you enter some water, some ingredient. Then you start the gas. You put that bowl on the gas. Then your tea will be made. After a few minutes, that is our process. Remember, after some time later, you will be make a tea. Means first of all we find the process. Then second of all we find the result. But every person don't have some time. They want the result right now. Means as like if you are going to canteen, I know you are hungry, and waiter want to provide you some special dishes. So your mind think definitely waiter will come nearby me, then ask me, what is your order? What do you want to eat in my hotel, in our hotel? So remember, means what is our first point? Our first point is focus on result, not on process. What is the process and what is the result? What is the process and what is the result? So process said, if I want to make a tea, then first of all I am follow process. Then after some time later, I will be show some tea. Remember, means if today I am watching my video, means today if you are watching my video, then you want to, after some time later, I will be speaking English. Means if I say you, within 15 days, within 20 days, you will be speaking English. Remember one thing. Means I am going to explain process, but you want to find the result. I want to speak English as soon as possible. Means you have no time. So that's why you have no follow some process. The result is your problem. Don't focus on result. Focus on process. What is our process? If you are doing some activity regularly, then after some time later, you will be find the result. That is the problem. Means because of that, some people is not able to speak English. What is the first point? First point said that some people focus on only result, not on the process. So that's why they are not able to speak English. Don't focus on result. Focus on only process. Means remember, if I take admission in 12th class, and I want to think within some days I will pass 12th class. That is not a result. What is the result? Firstly, process. Means if in a whole year, in a 1 year, when you have to attend whole day college, then exam will be conducted, then you will pass. That is our result. Means as like if I want to make tea, coffee, as like etc. Then first of all there is some process. What is the process? Process is that you take bowl. In that bowl you enter some water, some ingredient. Then definitely after some time later you will be make a tea. Means that is our process. And after some time later our result will be shown. But in the society, no any person have a time. They want to result right now. That is our first point. Then our second point. What is our second point? Our second point is wrong method. Wrong method. Word is very simple. But in that word, there is a big background. As like, if I am an English teacher, and if you are asking me something about CA, remember, if I am an English teacher, and you are asking me something about the CA, I am not able to speak English about the CA. But remember, if you are asking me something and I am not say something, means my reputation is bad. My prestige is decreased. Because of that, I am CA. If you want to become a CA, then first of all, you do hard skill. I have no knowledge about CA. I have lots of knowledge about English. But if you are asking me about CA, I say something, means you are asking wrong person. If you want to speak in English, then you ask English teacher, not a science teacher, not a different types of teacher, means not a other person, not a another teacher. I am not blaming anyone. Just I am saying one thing. Means if you want to speak in English, so ask proper person, not a wrong person. Means remember, if a person speaks very well in English, but they have no idea how to speak in English. And you are asking to that person, I want to speak English, what can I do? That is your problem. Definitely next videos I will explain what you will be do. Firstly, secondly, thirdly, then you will speak English. Means what is the syllabus? Which type of content you will be study, then you will speak English very well. Definitely after some time later I will say something about that point. But right now, what is my point? My point is wrong method. Wrong method means I have no knowledge about that field. But you are asking me. about that, and I am saying